Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for July 3rd. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cole, Steinkamp, Darren McCroy, and Von Nieters.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hello. Tomorrow is the big day, July 4th, but right now we're just mailing it in as we get ready for it. We're just like you. You're probably listening to this at work being like, I'm just going to fuck around today. I'm not doing shit. I'm going to act like I'm busy, get a bunch of Amazon shopping done, all that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, there you go. That's what we're doing too. The equivalent of that. We're mailing it in for July 3rd. And Von Nieters wanted to kick this thing off. He said he has a very important topic. What do you got there, buddy?
All right. So we're going to go through each one of us. Okay. You can pick 2 things off this list that you get for free for life.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. One is insurance. It's actually kind of a long list now that I think about it.
Okay.
Maybe let's.
Okay.
Right.
Insurance.
Insurance.
Is everybody ready?
Yes. You need me to spell insurance?
Do we get it on, like, if we're playing blackjack too, when they're like, insurance? Yeah. Insurance? I'm like, I get free insurance for life. Thank you.
I don't know if it works out like that.
And you can take out, like, private collections on nothing and be free.
You don't even know the rules of this. Yeah.
Life, cars, homes.
Yeah, what insurance are we talking
Apparently not blackjack. Apparently blackjack doesn't count.
Blackjack.
Let's just, I don't know.
Well,
let's get the list going and then we'll figure it out.
Okay,
all right, go ahead.
Because there's some of the stuff is very simple, like free pizza.
Is that number 2?
What?
What the hell's going on?
Someone's loading a whiteboard.
Steinkamp's going to take notes on it.
Oh, here we go.
Steinkamp, what are you doing? How did you hijack
take notes?
How did you totally
I thought you had to be like a co-host.
What is happening?
Like this.
No.
Internet broke. I don't know what's happening.
Pizza.
Okay. That's a real smart person who takes pizza.
Insurance didn't make it on there.
There it is.
Oh, there we go. Whoa.
There we go.
Okay.
Housekeeping.
Oh, wait. Can I draw?
Housekeeping.
Ooh.
Oh, I can.
Okay.
Obviously, the people who don't clean their homes are all like, what?
Gas.
There's a wiener on the board there.
That is a terrible wiener.
That's the worst wiener. It's got some deformity. There it is. Now it's starting to shape up.
Makeup.
Okay.
I need a lot of that with the way I look.
Go for that. Yeah. Go on. Here comes another wiener.
Alcohol.
Oh.
You gotta pick your crowd, man. Pick your audience.
Okay. Yes, go on.
I said rent. Did we not get that one?
The rent that we didn't hear that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
didn't hear that. You froze.
All right, rent.
Coffee.
Okay. All right.
Groceries.
Okay. That'd be a good one.
Tacos.
Tacos.
Isn't
You
that
get them in the
common with
groceries. You would
No,
think.
no.
Those tacos are pretty cheap.
Because you can go get tacos somewhere that's not the grocery store.
Oh.
Oh.
How does
Like
Taco Bell
Taco
know
Bell.
you got the free tacos? So?
Massages. Oh, they know.
Massages. Oh. Is it a happy ending massage or just like a regular one?
It's whatever kind you like.
Oh, okay.
That makes
Enough.
a difference. I'm just
That
going to
does.
say.
Yeah,
That's
I'm,
good.
that's where I'm leaving
The
it.
other ones get kind of expensive, so
Any kind. Massages, any kind.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's our
That's it.
list.
Okay, that's our list. All right. All right, we're going to go around the horn. McNew, you're first. What two of these do you get?
Okay, so I'm gonna do what I think is my most expensive and cut some
Okay.
expenses out
Pizza
of
and makeup?
my makeup is definitely up there. But I'm
So
gonna
is
go-
pizza. I've hung out with you enough. I know you have a large
order
pizza bill.
kind of-
Could you imagine if ranch was on this list?
it wouldn't even be a discussion. It would just
Oh
be
yeah,
ranch.
it'd be ranch would be set, and then she's got to
No.
decide what besides ranch. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Does alcohol count for alcohol you buy at your house or cocktails that you buy when you're out? Is it
All
both?
of it.
Yeah, I think it's all of it.
Going free alcohol for life and free groceries.
Okay. Okay.
Groceries. My husband has a kid, and that kid eats a fuck ton of food right now, and it's very annoying. So I'm going free groceries.
Groceries. Okay. All right, Kathy. Cool. You're next.
Obviously, alcohol. Like, if any of us don't pick alcohol, like, this list is what one thing would you
That's-
pick?
I thought we got two.
Because we're all going to pick alcohol. And then my second one is going to be
Yes.
insurance.
Insurance. Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Life
right, Darren?
insurance, health insurance.
So
Blackjack insurance.
I'm gonna pick ranch
Uh-huh.
and fuel. No. I think I like KK said, everyone should be picking alcohol on this list. We like to drink good alcohol that's not cheap, but I think to be different, I'm gonna go ranch and fuel. That's my final answer.
Ranch and fuel.
I'm taking alcohol off the list. It's gone.
You can't take it off. It was
It's
already
too
there.
late. Okay,
Too late.
okay.
I
Gone.
just did though. See,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Well,
No, it's like what?
Do you see it? It's
three
gone.
things?
Here,
Done.
Okay.
We're adding
Steinkamp.
three
Replaced by
things, I'm
ranch.
adding massages.
It's been replaced by ranch.
It's been replaced by ranch. Okay.
Uh,
Steinkamp, you're next.
I'm going insurance,
Okay.
and I think it's between groceries and fuel. I'm thinking if I have fuel, I can drive wherever I want to go, take trips and stuff. Groceries. I'm going insurance and groceries.
All right.
I
I'm
can
gonna
buy
second
alcohol with my grocery
yeah,
bill.
that's probably the smart answer.
I'm
but-
going to second that. Insurance and groceries. That's what I spend the most on out of this list. I have a highly efficient car for fuel, so insurance and groceries. Boom.
Yeah, especially once you're retired, insurance is a major
Oh
part
yeah.
of your overall
I'm just going for it
budget.
because of the blackjack is included. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to be a professional blackjack player. Insurance. Hey, I'm covered. Covered.
Steve, would pizza be third on your list for most
Pizza.
expensive? You eat a lot of pizza,
Fuel. Fuel would be next, and then maybe.
but your fuel efficient car.
But it's still I don't spend. I spend it more because I go on trips, so that kind of adds.
I think you should
More
do
than
something
makeup?
nice for the warden and pick housekeeping.
Yeah.
Housekeeping. No,
No.
I don't want people in my house. Even the warden would be like, I would like the idea of someone coming in, but I don't want someone coming in. So yeah.
Well, and
You wouldn't
how,
even know they're there. They'll just know your house is clean. They're like ghosts. They just come,
Right.
they mess things up, they fix things, they leave. They don't even know they're there.
No.
Casper's cleaning your house.
I don't want that. I don't want people in my
Then you
house.
got to call the Ghostbusters, and that's another charge, and that's not covered by this list. So.
Okay. All right. Von Nieters, you asked the question.
I am gonna sound like a broken record now. I'm going insurance and groceries as well.
Insurance and groceries. Okay. There you go. That's the one. That's
Yeah,
the winner.
I think those are the winners.
Most frequently answered. Yeah. Yeah. Invisible housekeeping. Is it?
yeah, that way they weren't in your house. Yeah.
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 Not my thing. So there you go. There you go. Insurance and groceries most answered. So I don't even know how Steinkamp managed to hijack the whole meeting.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think you'd be allowed to do that. Imagine there's like a corporate meeting and some guy just throws up a whiteboard. Yeah, in the middle of it.
And then
And
people
they start getting
boobs
Yeah, and
on
then
it.
his penis is on it.
His penis is on it.
I'm probably the only guy that pays for Zoom. I'll bet.
Yeah.
Is the
I pay for Zoom. I pay for
Do
Zoom.
you? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, my whiteboard button didn't work.
Yeah, I pay
It
for
kicked
Zoom.
me out.
You got to. Otherwise, it ends at what, 35
Oh,
minutes?
it's
or
60
something?
minutes. Yeah, 60. Yeah,
60
55
minutes, yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I have
So
to.
you
I
have to too. Yeah, I have to as well.
But I mean, I pay for the basic Zoom.
Yeah,
There's
same.
like higher levels. So yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom wasn't on the list, so
Pay for it, and then it's free.
Then it's
Yeah.
free. Yeah, I have free Zoom.
it's under $50.
Right. I just pay once a year, so it's free. Then it's free. Yeah, McNew and her free shit. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I really should be a financial advisor the way I would fuck over someone.
Guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? We're going to start with McNew. McNew, what do you got there?
I wasn't planning on a fifth show, so I'm just going to go back to my Widow Jane. That didn't do much the first time.
Okay. I don't know about that. All right, Darren, you're next.
I'm going to McNew's home state with some Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with the Rye 3.
Open before.
Rye 3 cigar blend. Darren has the lead. Let's see what
That's
I got.
good.
No, I'll open a whole lot there. There's not.
That's
I don't
good
know.
Is
stuff.
that a Lasho pour?
Yeah.
Ooh.
God damn. I felt like I had it, and then
Turtle Man.
Von Nieters just talks right over it. Just. You wonder how he wins so many of these goddamn things. Well,
Yeah.
I think there's some insight right there. Yeah.
You need
Talks
the
over
mic
someone's-
interruption.
I baited him.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Empty bottle now. But yeah, I don't have the lead now, thanks to Von Nieters. Darren has the lead.
Thanks, Von Nieters. I'll pay you later.
Yeah, all right. Von Nieters, you're next.
I have a 1792 bottled in bond.
My colon. I was like,
Did you say my colon?
He did say my colon. My
Oh,
colon.
Worst thing
my
on your
colon.
mind, Steve.
colon.
So Darren still has the lead.
By Steve's colon, I have the lead.
Wow.
If
That's
I wouldn't
the
have
name of
it, if I wouldn't
I
have
actually
it,
heard the pop before the my colon.
if I wouldn't have
Me too.
an unexpected, quick brought on colon affliction there, you'd have been fine. But unfortunately, my colon flared up, and
That's gonna be the name of my next band. By Steve's colon.
all right, Steinkamp. Darren has the lead. You're right. You only get one chance at this.
And Darren, you are a winner because I am Weller 12.
Kathy
Squeak,
gets
squeak,
to
squeak, screw.
Okay, Kathy still gets to go though.
Nope. Sorry, Kathy.
I'm going to open up a brand new bottle of Evans and Pike.
From where?
Evans and Pike.
Distillery.
Oh, there it is.
Damn.
There it is. No colon issues there. Yeah, it's a clear colon for that one. Cheers, gang.
Cheers.
Keep your colons clean.
I
Cheers.
thought I'd rescue Von Nieters for that.
All right, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're still mailing it in for July 3rd. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
This is Kathy Cool. I am not KK Poppins, and you are listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are mailing it in for the 3rd of July.
Yes, we are. Darren said, I know it's 3rd of July and all. I'm sure you want to talk about July 4th stuff, but he said there's something you want to talk about that's important. What is that, Darren?
All I wanted to talk about was I saw a stat today, probably from an unreputable source, that the average American drinks 47 beers.
An unreputable source.
From Wisconsin.
All reputable sources come from Wisconsin.
Yeah, okay. It was something on Facebook, so it was definitely from Wisconsin.
Well, the internet is true.
So, on average, Americans drink 47 beers a year. Okay. Are you above that mark or below that mark?
That's like a year?
A year.
I don't know if I believe that.
I don't even drink beer anymore, and from the beers I've had in the past, I'm going to be ahead of that
You're
mark
still above
the rest
that.
of my life.
Well, no, just this year. You don't get to fucking count in all of the beers you had in college.
She's saying her average still is above, still above that.
47 a year.
Yeah.
But what about this year?
No,
is that the question or overall?
The stat is stupid because beer drinkers buy a rack, like a 30 rack, and they're going to go through that in a weekend, if not a Saturday night. Like that stat is absolutely incorrect. I'm not a beer drinker. I might have one a year, but for
okay, so you're below that then.
Yeah, but you're bringing down the average. You still count.
So true. No, I'm not a beer drinker. I'm a person.
I think I'm below 48 a year. And I drink a little bit of beer, but I think it's below 48.
Okay,
I think I'm below too.
I think of the dudes buying cases of beer for a Saturday, and they are going through that 30 rack on a Saturday.
That's the wrong crowd.
Including college kids. They do that all the time. But
so right now,
many people that don't drink beer or don't drink at all, that it brings
worst case scenario, we have a tie. So right now, despite McNew's anger, right now we have 3 people out of 6 that have said they drink
indignation.
less than 48.
She has indignation.
She's angry about that, but yeah.
I drank one at an Indians game because they didn't give me better options in our free suite.
I think that sounds okay, that number. Because I think look how many people don't drink at all. So those are all zeros. There's a lot of people like that, and I get the people.
And children probably count as people too,
way more
even though McNew wouldn't count them.
I would say we have to count people over the legal age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it counts people over the legal age, but still, I think I think there's enough people that don't drink, and then you got wine drinkers. They're probably not drinking any beer. So yeah, you start getting a bunch of other people that are of legal age that aren't drinking beer. And I get those that are drinking beer are drinking way more than
they're carrying their fucking weight.
Oh yeah.
So they're making up for the rest of us, I guess.
Alcoholic beer drinkers are probably drinking 24 a day. 24 a day. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can drink 24 beers in a day and not get drunk.
Because it's like drinking water. Like you're just like me.
You're really just hydrating.
Yeah.
Right. We just want to see where this group is. I think it's a fair question because they're asking the people on the show. And right now we have 3. All 3 that have weighed in are below.
Not a beer show, a bourbon show.
Okay, all three that have weighed in are below that. Just for the record. All right. Let's ask Kathy. She's below that because she can't drink beer. Though you could. There are beers that play
I
to
love
that.
beer. I
Okay.
do.
Do you drink more than 48? Because there are beers that are don't have gluten and stuff like
No,
that. Do you drink?
I don't. No.
You're also below that. 4 out of 4 are below that. Steinkamp, what about you?
I am above that in the month of June alone.
Okay.
And I say that, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, the band is sponsored by a beer company now, and but it's hard to drink whiskey on the boat or while fishing. I mean, you can. It's just not a right. So yeah, I hope my life insurance has come through before this comes out. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Von Nieters, how about you?
Well above.
Well above. Okay. Okay. There you go.
Yep.
So
2 out of 6 say yes, they're above that.
And according to the Pew Research Center and beerinfo.com and the U.S. alcohol, the actual number is 312 beers per year per adult over age 21 in the United States.
Really?
312. A 6-pack a week is the average.
Well, they're probably going
No.
off sales, and you
Pack a
can't
week?
confirm where sales go to.
Yeah.
Because a
6-pack
lot
a
of
week?
beer goes to college campuses.
Every
I don't know if you
American,
know this, but
every
a lot
American
of
on
beer.
average drinks a 6-pack a week.
That's what
That's
this
the
says.
6-pack.
That's a lot. I mean, for an average, not
Right.
for individual.
I agree.
Drink a
That
6-pack
seems-
every night.
That seems a lot, but
It
yeah.
does. I mean, it's a beer a day, roughly. You know, I don't know about you guys, but like when my dad came home after working, he'd have a beer every day when he got home.
Sure.
There you go. Then you're.
I'm
in the
not
number.
denying that there's plenty
Yeah.
of people that drink more than
But
that.
as an average,
I'm
I
not-
agree with you. I think that's a lot.
That is a lot. I mean, you look at how many in the United States are still even dry counties, and how many people? And I know you can still drink in a
Yeah.
dry county. I get that, but again,
There's
predominantly
a
they
lot
don't.
of dry counties.
Predominantly they don't because it's just not accessible and it's not easy and it's frowned upon in those communities.
Convenient.
Obviously. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what the real number there is though. That's two
I
widely
think that's
different
a
numbers.
hard thing to find a real number on.
Probably.
You probably just have to throw out Wisconsin's number, and that will
Yeah.
even out to a right.
Wisconsin
thing.
drinks a lot. They just drink a
Shit
lot
ton.
in general. If you start looking at distilled spirits, they drink a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
It's freaking cold up there.
They're built.
Yeah.
They're built
There's
different.
nothing else to do. That's
Right. Yeah. Yeah. What are you going to do? Just
They have
drink.
like 10 of the top 10 most drunkest counties in the United States,
Yeah.
and
Their schools
Man, that
are all
sounds like fun.
the top party schools and stuff. I mean, yeah.
And that number I gave you is from 2021. So it would be interesting. My guess is in 2024, the number is lower.
I would guess so too.
So
Because
that
seltzers
was
exist.
straight
Yeah.
off the
Yes.
year of everyone drinking.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody drank through 2020, and
Yeah.
then some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But beer is definitely on the decline, I
But
think.
but
Not huge, but yeah, overall, I think.
peak
So,
consumption was 1981,
I mean,
according to this.
I mean,
what if you redid this though
You're
with just
welcome.
alcohol consumption? You're including everything. I think that we're all above average. If you say all alcohol, bourbon, wine, whatever you're
well,
drinking.
sure.
Well, of course,
very
yeah.
much.
Yeah. Oh, I would agree to that.
Yeah.
So it's less than 2 beers a day. Why do you guys think it's so high?
It's because I don't like it.
I don't think it's high.
can't imagine
I don't
drinking
think it's high
beer
either.
being happy.
I do. I think it's high.
There's so many people that don't drink. That is what I think.
Well, they're
Right.
There's
just
whole
their
religions that don't
problem.
drink.
Yeah.
But I could see. All right, you got the person that drinks. You know, all right, I'll come home. I'll have a beer or two every night, and then
Right.
and then that's if they're drinking 2 a day, then that's
And then maybe on the
probably-
weekend they pick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, and then
drinking 10 on
that's
the
your
weekend.
McNew. I'm going to pick up a case on. I'm going to drink 10 or 12 on Friday and 10 or 12 on Saturday. Not that that's healthy or you should be doing that, but
No, I
that,
feel like that's
well. This isn't a health.
right.
This isn't a health podcast. This
Well,
is
no, it's right.
a drinking
But
podcast.
you're not drinking, you know, an 8% double IPA.
Right.
Drinking 12
Yeah.
of those. You're
No,
drinking
but, like-
12 Busch Light peaches.
Right.
Yeah. I think about like drinking habits where it's like, all right, I clocked out of work. I want to get a glass of wine. I want wine with dinner. I'm bored during this movie, so I want a glass of wine. Or I want to drink this bourbon. Like, I probably have something to drink every night. Like, you're not getting drunk every night, but you're having a drink every night. Right. You're an adult.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Yeah.
So as a bourbon podcast, then I'll say I probably consume two cocktails every night. There might be 2 nights a week where I don't drink. And
when you say cocktails, you mean just consumption of
could be
Pours or 2
cocktails.
cocktails.
Yeah.
Make cocktails. But I'm not a light pour in the cocktail. So if I'm making a cocktail, I double the whiskey. So it could be 4 ounces of whiskey in an evening. Where's that on the average?
I think that's normal because, like, sometimes I just Sebastian, but if I'm making it, that's gonna like kind of double the whiskey content because I'm at home. What else am I gonna do? Like, I'm going to have that. And I'm going to enjoy my night, but you're not getting shit faced on a Tuesday. You're just enjoying your spirits. And I think that's normal, fine. I mean, if you're just like, oh my God, I wake up hungover every day, like maybe you should like check on yourself. But I think it's normal to have.
I think as an adult who can control the situation, it's fine. Have 2 to 4 drinks, a night even. That's actually okay. But there are people who have problems with drinking, and they shouldn't probably drink any. That's the real answer. There's. And it's unfortunate. I get it. But there's people who can't drink any, and we shouldn't look down on them. And that's okay. That's okay.
100%.
That's why I think 47 or 48 is low for beers in a month.
Yeah. Now I'm going to be the opposite of everybody. Well, I think what I've heard so far, like I typically don't drink during the week. If I'm just at home on a Tuesday night, I probably won't drink. But I'm also trying to sell whiskey 1 or 2 nights a week. Well, I'm drinking then, and then like I said,
that counts too, by the way, buddy.
I was gonna say,
yes.
Be like, that's just for my job. That doesn't count as drinks.
Yes.
Like then Foolproof Friday wouldn't count as me drinking because I'm doing that at work. Like,
no. I agree that counts, but I'm not. Typically, if I'm just home on a Tuesday, I'm probably not gonna drink.
Yeah, but we have if we were looking at the true Steinkamp average drinks per day, we would have to look at all that stuff. We'd have to look at what you're drinking at the bar, at the ABV Barrel Shop, what you're drinking on Foolproof Fridays. Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, what you're doing at Biscuit Whiskey
days,
events. Yeah, all that counts.
Yeah, I agree. And then I'm above. Right.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I drink a lot for quote unquote work, but that's part of who I am. That's drinking.
Oh, I'm not apologizing for it.
Oftentimes I get home and I just need a glass of fucking water.
Sometimes that happens.
Only thing I've ingested today was whiskey. I need to not do that.
Right. Sure. Yeah. Thankfully, I don't have the problem. So there's times when I'm like, I don't even want to drink. I'm just going to drink lemonade today. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sweet tea.
Or whatever. So or water.
So that's a great question. What if you're not drinking liquor? What's the drink of choice otherwise?
Sweet tea and water. Sweet tea,
water or coffee for me. Usually, water or coffee. That's what I drink most.
You got some of those energy drinks, Colonel. I see you drinking a lot of those.
No, that's
Liquid
water.
Death. Liquid Death.
Liquid Death is just water. That's just water.
Liquid Death is just water. Come on,
just water. Fancy water.
It's on the can, so people think it's an energy drink. It's
It's
just water.
overpriced water.
It is overpriced water.
If we take water out of the mix, mine is coffee, definitely, and then pop. I'll have like
soda.
1 pop.
Pop. What, you were born here. Why the fuck?
You're not from Minnesota.
I get if you're coming from somewhere else and you're living in St. Louis. In St. Louis, 100% it's soda. It's not pop.
Well, I call it pop.
Why? Because
I went to school in Kirksville, and that was close to Iowa, and I picked it up, and it's fun. And
you picked it up. You picked it. Your whole life is just thrown out for the 4 years you went to college. That's the formative.
What she's saying is a cute guy kept saying pop, and so she changed her vocabulary because he was
Pop
cute.
is correct. Pop is correct.
Coming from a reputable.
Oh, good God, man!
A
A rebel base? Is he coming from a rebel base?
I think he's saying reputable.
Oh,
it's not pop. That's
No.
terrible.
That was a throwback to earlier.
Pop is like what you do with a balloon. You pop a balloon. That's pop.
You don't go to the gas station and get a fountain soda. You go get a fountain pop.
No, you get a fountain
Go get a
soda.
fountain fucking soda.
I get a fountain soda. That's 100%
Yes,
what I'm getting. It's fountain soda.
absolutely you do.
It's a pop. You get the pop.
I think Coke is a better term for soda than pop is.
Agreed.
Pop is the worst
No,
option.
Coke is
Pop
a
should be at the
soda.
bottom.
Coke,
No.
pop.
So,
Soda,
okay,
Coke,
here-
pop.
What I'm drinking is, if I'm not drinking liquor, is water. I drink a lot of water, but with like Crystal Light mixes because I like the caffeine. Because they make them with the caffeine, so I like the caffeine and flavor.
Pop
So-
sounds to me like it's corn pone, to be honest.
You know, we've moved on from pop.
We have.
No,
No, we haven't.
No,
you guys are
The cereal pops.
I run the show. This is the Steve Akeley show, and if I'm talking about it, we're talking about it. It's pop. Pop is bad.
You don't go to McDonald's and be like, I want a McDonald's pop. You go get a McDonald's.
Right? You say I want a McDonald's soda.
So you just proved your
No.
fucking
No.
point.
Look at it, soda.
Listen, I fucked that up.
Minnesota? Is that what you said?
Oh,
You go to
Oh my
McDonald's
God.
and get a
She
Minnesota?
fucked up. Inner Midwesterner flipped out and she said soda.
Yeah,
And
she
next-
said soda.
You know she's gonna say
She
he likes
100%
ranch.
agreed with us, but she's arguing with us, even though she agrees with us.
Okay,
did
Vance.
not.
Yeah. She just
No,
wants to be combative.
Where the fuck do you go and get a fountain soda? Nowhere. You get a
Everywhere.
fountain
Everywhere.
you get a Coke at the
That's what
McDonald's.
it's called.
It's not.
Mm.
Soda is the stupid gun at the bar that you get shitty cocktails with. You don't get soda.
I'm sorry. You know what? You're losing, by the way. If you look at the numbers, soda is taken over. So it's finally it's way more. People
It's like
say soda than
90% soda.
We're getting
Yeah.
close to educating
What's
everyone.
ridiculous is that this is even an issue.
I'm moving out of the whole
Huh.
country because it is pop.
It's
Why
not.
do
We're just
you
trying to
want
help
to
you.
soda?
Take
It
over
shouldn't
the
be an
country.
issue. It shouldn't be an issue. Just call it soda and be done with it. Don't
Yeah,
call it pop.
it's
not-
And then
all
it's-
about
it's-
communication. Communication is hard. And if
I
people are
get
fucking
one
it up by saying
diet
the wrong
Dr.
thing,
Pepper
they
a
don't.
day. I won't call it pop. I will, but specifically, I'll have a pop.
I know a lot of people that went to the school you're talking about. They don't call soda pop. So I don't know what happened to you.
I
I'm
agree.
sorry whatever happened to you there, but it's called soda. And everyone else I know that went to Kirksville calls it soda because that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Not one person's like, I was by Iowa, so I call it pop now. I went to college.
KK must have been in a
That's
cult
the
or
worst
something.
excuse I've ever heard. That's terrible. It's called soda. Embrace it. That's the correct thing.
Okay.
Live in St. Louis, call it soda. Don't call it pop.
Okay, so a better question is though, like if
McNew
you
lives in Indiana. She gets a pass. It's fucking Indiana, for God's
They
sake.
don't have an education system.
but no,
This
so if
is
you
your state.
They just started wearing shoes 2 years ago.
Or
We'll give them some time, then we'll fix them.
but no, if somebody was running to the gas station and said, "Hey, do you want a drink?" and you said, "Yeah, get me a fountain pop," would they automatically know get you a Coke, or would
No, they would make fun of my ass.
Yeah,
They
they
will.
would. They
What
would
the hell did you
stop
just
what
say?
they're doing. They would stop what they're doing and say, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you want a fountain soda, you ass? It's a soda, you idiot."
Okay, but okay, so let me.
I would
rephrase
say
it.
if you asked me that
Okay,
question,
but-
I wanted a soda, which I don't. But if I did, I would say I'll take a fountain soda or a fountain Coke or a fountain
Let me
Pepsi, whatever the hell it is I wanted.
I'm running to the gas station. Do you want a fountain soda? Do they just assume if you say yes, it's Coke, or do you, or is
No,
it?
they'll ask
No,
you
you say, "What do you
another
want?"
question.
That's
It
the
is
thing,
one
you're always
sentence.
gonna
It doesn't
ask
take
what
anyone's time. It's like,
You
hey,
don't specify-
Mountain Dew, okay.
Like, no. So like Chris will be like, "Do you want something on the way home?" I'm like, "Yeah, get me a fountain pop." He knows it's Coke. Like, I don't want anything. Get me Coke.
But because
Like,
that's
That's because he's
not-
married to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you were really into Pepsi, he would know to get Pepsi. Not because you said fountain pop, because
I
he
would
knows that you
Pepsi.
drink Pepsi. Then in that example, well, you don't.
No.
But if you did, he would know that when you said you wanted a pop, you wanted a Pepsi because it would also be the same thing.
No. I so it's not regional. It's just me that he knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows that
Yeah.
Because he
knows
lives
you.
with you 24/7.
Right.
You learn a lot of things about people. I don't know if you know this, McNew, but you learn a lot of things about people when you live with them.
Right. Oh yeah, like you got to take your dishes out of the
Fucking
sink immediately.
They don't even
Yes.
go in. They should not ever touch the sink. Put
I
them
think
in
that's what the
shock.
sink's for. It's for until you.
No.
it's for rinsing and washing.
It's an intermediate.
It's not a
it's
holding.
not
It's not a
The
holding.
holding
area.
So, like,
cell.
I should do something
I think
with
it's a
this, but
holding
I'm
cell.
lazy, so we're gonna
No,
put it here.
it's not a holding
You're not-
station.
Yeah.
Because it takes 2.5 seconds to open the goddamn door and throw it in there, so I don't have to look at it. Do not put it in the sink.
Huh. That's why there's two sides to it. I thought. So one's
No,
a holding
you-
area and one's the regular sink. got,
right.
and then when the holding area is full, that's when you got to address it. When you got to start filling the dishwasher.
Dishes.
McNew, here's the deal. We're on a podcast with 4 dudes. This is not an argument we're going to win.
Also, here's the thing that I live in.
It has nothing to do with dudes.
Oh, yeah.
It has nothing to do with whether.
You know dudes who take dishes and put them automatically in the dishwasher?
Oh, wait, we're talking about dishes? I thought we were talking about Coke and pop.
What the fuck?
I want to see what's there. I want to see. I don't want to put everything in it because it might change where things go. I want to see what's in that sink, and then I can start planning. I'm a great. When it comes to like packing the car, I can pack that better than anybody. I can pack that dishwasher better than anybody. But I got to see what's there first. I can't haphazardly start throwing shit in there. It's going to mess it up.
Smell weird, and now everybody wants a goddamn open concept house. So if my kitchen is dirty, my living room is dirty. I cannot have that. So if I had fucking
I don't know how you
walls
get
in my
that from the
house,
sink
I
being
probably
full.
wouldn't care. I probably would not care if I had fucking walls, but I don't. Everything is open, so everything needs to be not seen. I want it to look like we don't live here, so it needs to be hidden away in the dishwasher.
So to KK's point, though, that it's just because we're dudes that we do this. The most dishes I have ever seen in a single fucking sink was a house that was owned by 4 girls.
Oh,
every time I would go over there,
secret.
It was filled above the.
That's the dirty little secret. Yes, because when I worked a corporate job, I used to be like, "Oh, men are pigs. You should see the bathrooms." And then the women started telling me about the women's bathrooms.
They're disgusting.
They're disgusting. They're worse. Women's bathrooms are even worse than guys. Yeah. You would think that, they're not that type. They're not going to be slobs about stuff. No, 100%. The shit they would tell me about the women's bathrooms, I was like, that is worse. That's worse than the dudes. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's coming from a house, like my house, we'd leave the dishes in there for like 3 weeks because we weren't very clean. But the girls were worse, so.
How did you not smell that? Like dirty dishes?
Oh, no. When you're in college, you don't give a fuck. I mean, my God. Ours wouldn't be just the sink. You'd fill up on top of the stove, and then there was the little bar area.
Yeah, college time doesn't count.
Yeah,
and
dishes would get piled up there. I agree.
A competition, and it was who is going to cave.
You can't. You
the
can't.
dish issue.
You can't count college.
College. I fucking emptied their sink one time because it's driving me nuts.
That was not why you emptied their sink.
Oh, no, yeah. 100%. We know what's going on there.
Shut up, Steinkamp.
That has nothing to do with why you emptied their sink. Nice try.
Are you saying there's another reason why it's
Yes.
think of a bunch of animal scientists?
Who wanted to load their dishwasher.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is I wash other things, so.
Exactly. Steinkamp, he didn't let you get away with that. He knew exactly.
No.
At that point, you don't even wash them. You just get a giant trash bag and everything's getting thrown away because, no. So, after a day, we're not washing those. It's fucking trash. Throw it away. We're not.
After a day, you throw away a dish if it's not been washed?
So I have been so pissed off before when I know that the dishwasher, like, I have a little magnet that says dirty or clean. When it says dirty and there's room in it and you put something in my sink, it gets fucking thrown away. And I don't care if it's your favorite thing. Fucking buy a new one. Do not leave shit. Like, I will throw it away. I do not care.
I remember when I was in college, my roommate said he could make a really good turkey breast. So he got this big turkey breast. And I'll be damned.
For those listening, Steve just held his hands out like 3 feet apart.
Oh, it's huge. Huge turkey.
I mean, that turkey was
turkey breast.
It was an ostrich, actually.
3 foot.
It might have been. It might have been. And I'll tell you what. You know what that son of a bitch did? He made the world's greatest turkey breast. So he pulls that thing out of the oven. Nobody believes him. He pulls that thing out of the oven, and the smell was fantastic. We go over there, and we just ate that thing with our hands. We didn't even get out any plates or anything. He pulls it out, and we just grabbed into it, and just as it cooled down enough where we could reach in with our hands, we didn't use a dish, a fork, nothing. We just ate that thing with our hands.
Well, that's lucky.
Yeah.
My fucking roommate was like, I make the best pork chops there ever was. And then they were as hard as a rock and overcooked and unedible. I was like, what the fuck?
Like,
Ed Springman knew how to make a good turkey breast. I'll give him that. Everything else about him was a slob, but man, he could make a good turkey breast.
A bunch of dudes eating turkey with their hands grosses me out because, like, I'm sure you all touched your dicks that day and did not wash your dicks.
What do you think? It's about dinner time. We better go rub one out real quick and go eat dinner all
without washing our hands.
You peed multiple times. You touched your dick that day at some point and probably didn't wash your hands. That's a dick turkey. I want it.
That's a dick turkey.
I
That's a
always
dick
wash
turkey.
my hands.
Well,
Anytime.
Think about that. Yeah.
Every time, never mind.
best turkey he ever had was a dick turkey.
A dick turkey. A dick turkey. I think you always got to wash your hands, right? That's the right thing to do.
What are
It's
we?
the right thing to do.
It's the polite thing to do.
It's the polite thing to do.
It's like brushing other people's
It's the polite thing to do. People put their mouth down there. You gotta wash the hands. Yeah. For God's sakes, keep things clean down there. Even
So,
if
do
you're
you
in
guys
college.
have any big plans for 4th of July?
I plan on washing my hands.
Yeah, there you go. No big plans.
And
I'm
doing
sure
the dishes?
hanging out with the family, I guess, which is just my mom at this point. The kid moved away, so yeah.
I will probably
she
buy my
gone?
nephew some
She's gone.
fireworks
Yes.
because their mother disapproves of them, and I got to be a bad influence. That's
Okay.
my only plans.
Yeah.
The retro nerds are playing down at the Lake of the Ozarks.
Okay.
Captain
Fun.
Rounds. Yeah.
Okay. Von Nieters, how about you, man?
I will be at the Lake of the Ozarks, not performing anywhere.
Why not?
Will you be checking out the retro nerds?
Possibly.
Yeah, we're there on Friday as well.
Okay.
All right. Well,
All right.
I have to make down that
How
way.
about you, McNew? Anything?
So
She's getting ready to take her picture on the 4th of July. She's got to
That's
pick
true.
out her outfit today. This is
That's
the
true.
first.
That's all happens
Thinking
tomorrow,
on the 4th of July
folks.
or
Yeah.
like a month
So
before.
is the outfit picked out already?
so it actually just came today as we're recording. It's a new, I don't know if I like it or not. We'll see.
When does it get posted? What time can we expect this? Unfortunately,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be waiting all day if you don't tell
I
me.
want to set an alarm. I want to set an alarm.
I'm debating if I want to post it at like midnight or midday or just late in the day. I don't know yet.
So we don't know
Late in the
yet.
day is kind of chaotic. I think.
It's
That'd be
kind of
rude.
chaotic.
That doesn't work out for Darren's
Darren would like
schedule.
for you to
Yeah.
post it at midnight.
Schedule.
That one.
Darren wants you to post at midnight so then he can immediately wash his hands.
Well, yeah. Well, or he wants it early afternoon.
Talk to her.
He wants to prepare his dick turkey.
He's got a pretty aggressive dick turkey plan that day, so he needs to get the picture out of the way.
So I think 7 a.m. is more chaotic, right? Because I get up that early, like take my dogs out. But like I would have taken it days before. But if I put it at 6 a.m., that's so fucking chaotic.
Wait, so
Recipe
you're
for a
still
dick
talking
turkey.
about her day.
Yeah, McNew's taking it seriously. Oh my God! Like I'm going to start at like 7 a.m. and do my calisthenics.
She went from the words "dick turkey" to a serious sentence. I don't
Yeah.
think that should happen.
Yeah,
Isn't it a darky?
a turkey.
Dark.
Okay.
Maybe.
So we don't
So
know
the funny
anything
thing
yet. It's July
This
3rd, and we
swi-
know nothing about the picture yet. We don't.
No, but the funny thing is, the swimsuit came today, and Chris was like, "What the fuck did you order?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a swimsuit." And he was like, he saw the pattern on it. He's like, "Is that for your fucking thirst trap photo?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's
Yeah.
One year, it's just going to be tassels show up. It's going to be like, oh
the
God.
funniest thing that was like my husband who loves me is like the least excited person in the world.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
can't blame him. Why?
Right?
Right.
The grass is always greener on the other side, right?
Imagine
Isn't
that.
the saying?
Your husband's not excited about you just throwing everything out there. Huh. Oh, it's weird. That's unbelievable.
It's just kind of like, really? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I got you at this point. It's just become a stupid ass.
I think what would be really great is if the year after you used it, you sent it to Darren, and then
Okay.
Darren would do his own photo in that outfit.
I could rock it. It might hurt
Good
my
stuff.
feelings because I could do it better, but I'd be willing to do it.
I'm going to send you the one with all the old one with all the French. Actually, I will be in town Friday, probably. I'm going to bring it to you. I'll bring you the old one.
Excellent.
You're going to be in St. Louis on Friday?
Well, it's a big day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
And
Yeah.
speaking of the big day, he lasered that into a barrel head. for you.
I was gonna say, you better post a picture of that barrel head too
Yes.
at some point in the day. That
Good
barrel head's
morning.
iconic.
That's
now.
true. That's true. It's iconic. Yeah. So there you go.
No, so we are going to do a quick drive in, drive out. We're not staying, but yeah,
Okay.
we're
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yep.
Great.
Well, there you go. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Von Nieters, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me avoiding all dick turkeys on July 4th and on Instagram at Von Nieters.
Darren just invited you over. I guess you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Darren?
You're busy.
Can't make it. Sorry.
Big Turkey Day. Yeah, I'm glad this worked out how it did, though. This group seems to be better for the July 3rd show. We had a different group scheduled, so yeah, I think we hit a home run here. Steinkamp, how about you?
You can find me using hand sanitizer and on Facebook and Instagram at Investment Whiskey.
Darren.
You can find me washing my hands after I do anything at the Bourbon Adventures.
KK.
I'm just going to remind the audience that we started talking about insurance, and you can find me on Instagram at KKCastStrength.
All right, McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABB.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, please come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. You never know what's going on. abvbarrelshop.com. Check out bourbonpalooza.com, see what events we have got going on. And, of course, our YouTube channel, Bourbon Sasquatch. Lots of cool things going on there. Check that one out as well. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang fartits. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye, all.
Check out McNew's Instagram at 7 o'clock.
Peace.
What's 7? Is it AM or PM? We don't know yet.
Yes.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.